spot, and we got used to them for so long. Right, so we have Magyars versus Mayans. So Fëanor, Timotheus is with Magyars and DraCoNT with Mayans. Okay, 5 relics, all of them outside the 2 bases, so in between the players. Now the extra stuff, I see already extra gold here for DraCoNT. 2 golds close to the corner of the map and 2 stones in the back with his main gold, so a total of 3 golds and 2 stones for DraCoNT, while Timotheus, he has only 1 gold and 1 stone. Wow. No, and 2 stones. Okay, just spotted the second one right now. Now, let's see, both boars are inside, yes, but 4 deer for Timotheus outside the walls, while for DraCoNT, oh, check it out, fast sending the eagle to find the enemy. So DraCoNT has the 4 deer inside his walls, as well as both boars. No, 1 boar is outside, all right. But in arena, usually you don't see players going fast, like for example now DraCoNT is doing, going fast with the eagle to the enemy base and so on. So not like, but it happens, sometimes it happened. Now we see though that one of Timotheus' boars also went outside. He deleted this wall to make room for the scout to lure the deer inside, and that boar will get a few hits until we'll chase the villager. Right. Is it going? No, it's not going. So small problems for Timotheus to bring the first boar to the town center. Hello Antalogor, hello Akva, welcome guys. Oh, almost missing the boar, almost going back, but important is that he's getting the first boar in the town center as well as the first deer. So quite fast lure of the deer for each player, but yeah, small advantage for DraCoNT with the placement of those deer. Like I said, all 4 inside, while Timotheus will have to go outside. The bigger difference is these extra 2 gold mines, but let's see how important yeah, they will be. How important they will be. The second deer now for Timotheus, and he will go then for the third one. Wow, usually if I lure those deer, man, if that deer gets close to one villager, it just run to the opposite direction. I don't know how these guys are doing, but yeah, it was a very good one. The second lure. Now this is the second deer for DraCoNT as well, and he will go for the third one. He wants to get it right in the middle of the town center. Good job, he got it, and we'll bring the second boar. Now let's see the strategies that these players will play. Have seen some crazy ones or unusual ones, especially those towers in arena. You would think, like, seriously, towers in arena, will that work out? Well, we know that it does work. Depends, you know, how they're executed. And let's keep an eye on the tricky towers. I'm calling these the ones that you can build in a corner of a wall, but in one side to have a gate like this one, and in the other one to be a wall. A tower can be built here, right? And then with villages inside the tower, these villages can basically jump inside to the other side. So the other player, to deny that, have seen Terrorinho not only doing that, building a palisade wall there just to deny the villages to jump, like I said, from the outside the tower to the inside. And another spot here, also DraCoNT can build a tower in this corner between the gate and the wall, and his villagers can just jump inside. Tricky, it's tricky. Okay, now palisade to cover the hole after luring the last deer inside his base. That's for Timotheus. 3 farms already for DraCoNT. Whoa, no farm yet for Timotheus. Okay, both lumber camps in the same place, but away from any danger. They are not close to the walls. While this lumber camp for DraCoNT, the second one, I really don't know why he didn't choose to go for you know, the same forest in another place like here. I'm thinking that later he wants to have some villagers close to the area where he wants to build another town center. Maybe he didn't want to have all the town centers in one side of the base. I'm thinking we will have to wait and see. DraCoNT, first player to click up field age with 27 population, while one more villager coming out from Fielder, well, Timotheus town center and on the way to field age. Difference between them is 31 seconds, slightly slower for Timotheus, but still it's not a big difference. Again, to create a villager requires 25 seconds, so 31 seconds more or less, it's there. 6 seconds slower. Like I said, almost nothing, but sometimes, you know, even 1 second or a few of them can make a difference. Still the 3 farms for DraCoNT, and now luring the last deer to the town center, while it's time for Timotheus to go outside with his scout and find the relics. Let's show the tech tree fast until things will get hit up. For Magyars, we have villagers kill wolves with 1 strike, forging iron, casting blast furnace free. This is a very good one. It applies for both knight line and infantry line. Scout cavalry, light cavalry, hussars cost minus 15%. Also good for late game if they are running out of resources. Unique unit Magyar Hussar, light cavalry. Castle Age Tech mercenaries, Magyar Hussars cost no gold. Another good one, very good one. And Age Tech recurve bow. Cavalry archer line, +1 range, +1 attack, and another bonus for them, foot archers, +2 line of sight. So yeah, we have field age, but DraCoNT is already on the way to castle age with 1 villager less. So yeah, that difference of 1 villager will still maintain. 29 right now, 29 and 29. So let's see now the tech tree for the Mayans is the same with this big difference: obsidian arrows, castle age tech, which makes archer line +6 attack versus buildings, +6 versus stone defense. Whoa, so they can even destroy quite fast a castle, town centers, walls. Very good one to have. And we see now barrack built by DraCoNT on the way to castle age. Let's see the exploration for each player. DraCoNT can see 2 out of the 5 relics, so he didn't scout it this side of the map, but now his eagle is going there and he will find probably all the rest of them. While for Timotheus, he can see 1 relic from the right hand side and 1 from the left hand side, so missing 2 on the right hand side and 1 to the left hand side. All right, faster castle age for DraCoNT. Now scout fighting the eagle and the scout winning. The scout is outrunning the eagle scout, so DraCoNT knew that he cannot save that eagle. He preferred just to, you know, hit it and make it probably lower HP, because he's also creating more eagle scouts. While Timotheus also didn't go up with the standard market and blacksmith, but barrack, blacksmith and stable, and creating scouts on the way to castle age. Now he has 3 scouts, saving his first one. Is the first monastery now for DraCoNT, and DraCoNT just lost another eagle scout. Eagle scout. Let's see situations with the town center. Yeah, I was right. DraCoNT wanted to have some villages in this area of the map to build their town center. He didn't want to have, again, it was just a guess, all the town centers in one side of the map. Well, let's see, town center now for Timotheus, but he's building one town center with only 1 villager, but nevertheless 2 town centers right away for him. While DraCoNT built 1 monastery, now a 2nd barrack, so for a while he will be with only 2 town centers, and well, Timotheus with 3, but that one is getting finished quite slow with only one villager. He needs a house that 40 population Timotheus, so he needs more houses. I also see now a monastery for him and going to pick up the first relic. Now going with the fog of war again, so he can see all 5 relics, and no, DraCoNT can see 3 out of 5 relics, so he didn't explore everything. Remember that he lost the scout when he was in this area, there you go, fighting the enemy scout, so unable to find yet the last remaining relics. Anyway, we have light calves, even upgrade for Timotheus, and yep, ready to take the fight against these eagle scouts. Maybe he will need eagle warrior to fight off these. It seems that the light calves are stronger. There is 60 hit points for the light calves, 50 for the eagle scouts, 7+2 attack, while 4+3. So yeah, it seems that the light calves are good. Only 1 population difference now, none, still 1. 47, 48, something like that, nothing too significant, still nothing too significant, but 2 town centers, still only 2 town centers for DraCoNT, house at 50, while Timotheus now with 3 town centers. Okay, oh, he lost a monk. DraCoNT went to pick up 1 relic, but he lost that monk. Timotheus was ready, was there and ready with 5 light calves, 2 on the left hand side. Oh, and picking up his second relic. He has already 1 relic, and this is relic number 2 for Timotheus. So I would say that a small advantage to him going now for the 3rd and the 4th relic. Man, potentially he might be with 4 relics versus only 1. Unless he will be able also to pick up the last relic. DraCoNT buying food, but for what? Oh, to balance his economy, and only now DraCoNT is building his 3rd town center. Man, he's already behind. Look at the villagers difference, 6 more 4 for Timotheus, while army 12 to 11. Will they fight here in the middle? No. Oh, only now Timotheus with his loom upgrade. He lost 1 light calves, but he's now mixing in some knights, and knights are a different story. They can take the fight against these eagle scouts, and he is taking the full fight against the eagle scouts. Look at the kills and death ratio. Man, oh man, I really don't know why DraCoNT took the fight. Maybe he thought that those are only light calves and wasn't looking there when he fought, because I think that if he would have seen it, man, he couldn't stay to take the full fight. Now barrack number 3 incoming for DraCoNT, while Timotheus researching the second wood upgrade and the wheelbarrow, and now also DraCoNT with the eagle warrior upgrade on the way. 55 population, 3 town centers, while 67 population, 12 more for Fiona now. Well, for Timotheus, 68, and to build 1 forward siege workshop, eagle warrior to be finished. So 4-0 situation with the relics now at this point in the game. Okay, running away with the light calves. He doesn't want to give his opponent any unit, any free unit. And to the right hand side, oh ho ho! Timotheus went for the last relic, but we see here DraCoNT with 1 eagle warrior. I'm pretty sure that he will send exactly a few units to take care of that eagle, and potentially to also kill any monk trying to go for that relic. And again, we see DraCoNT not looking at the fight and losing that eagle warrior. It wasn't for free, because he was killing a monk earlier. Man, not too much attention, it seems, from DraCoNT. Now he's focusing in building his economy, stronger economy. Lucky for him, though, that he has those extra golds inside. Might help for a while. 85 population for Timotheus, researching bloodlines, 86 to 70, so 10 more for Timotheus, which can also see the last, the last resource in his base. And picking up, we see Timotheus picking up the last and Yeah, final relic, fifth relic, 5-0. Let's see how long this game will go, and in the end, how much gold from all 5 relics Timotheus will get. I'm thinking that is going to be quite significant. Handcard now for DraCoNT, sitting with 84 population and building a 4th barrack now, okay. But he seems to be very low with the gold. He needs more villages on gold. These eagles are not that expensive with the food, but they are quite expensive with the gold. By the way, look at DraCoNT. Yeah, I will take out. So yeah, he forgot to put probably standard, right? I mean, or conquest. I think is that one. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that he won't win using you know, these years. Whenever it will go down to, I'm thinking 50, 40, he will take out that relic and then we'll put it back to reset it to 200 years. Nevertheless, let's go back. We see DraCoNT housed at 100 population and building now more houses. So he has 4 barracks, researching the squires and another armor upgrade while still pumping these eagle warriors. We have Fiener with 115, also housed at 115, pumping out knights and mixing in some scorpions in hoping that it will help him in the fight against DraCoNT's infantry. This gate will go down anytime soon, and let's see the attack and the defense. Resource wise, it seems, yeah, it's pretty similar. Still looking slightly better though for Timotheus. Now they're having a full fight. 1-2 monks to also convert potentially these few units, and some of the eagle warriors going for the scorpions. This might be a fast, well, not a super fast game, but it's a clear win for Timoth. And GG, well played, man. Like I said, when he lost this big fight and with almost all his army intact, yeah, raidings would have followed from Timotheus. And look at the kills and death ratio, speaks for itself. 15 to 30, so almost 40 more kills. 40 guys, 30 to 1 the military. So yeah, let's check the achievements. Let's not delay this one for too long. We have I showed it earlier, 52 to 11, so shows here that more than 40 kills. It was some conversions that, yeah, exactly, 2 converted for DraCoNT. Economy wise, Timotheus with better food, wood, while stone and gold was for DraCoNT. Not a big difference though. In arena, a 29 minutes game, that's quite fast. Castle age, it was slightly faster for DraCoNT. It didn't pay off for him. And villagers heist, 6 more for Timotheus. And these 5 relics took in castle age, so like in a 10-12 minutes time frame, he got 1000 gold, extra gold. So they matter, they do matter, all the 5 relics. Right, 1-0 for Timotheus, guys. Game 2 on the way. Let's change the score. 1-0. Change the score and wait for the second game. Again, I don't know the pair of the sieves that they're using. I wasn't in the room when they picked and they banned, but have to wait and see. Anyway, nice to see that the spec delay is set to the minimum, 1.5. In case of some problems, we don't have to wait too long between the starts, between the games. Oh, hello, Victorious. Hello to you and everybody else watching the stream, watching the channel. Welcome, guys. Hope that you already started the party for this weekend. You have a great time. Wish everybody to have a great weekend. So yeah, game 2 incoming. What were the sieve bans? Okay, nearly asking. Maybe we will find out at least the sieve bans. Malay and Aztecs. Okay, Light Yagami. Thank you, dude. So Mayans and Aztecs, they are banned. Now this is game number 2. the usual chat off, fast and unpredictable, and let's display the civilizations in the standard way. Berbers for DraCoNT and Slavs for Timotheus. And now DraCoNT is blue. Why is DraCoNT blue? Let's make Timotheus blue because we started like that, and DraCoNT red. Oh, hello Michael, the first one already. How was it? Quite fast game, victorious. I mean, DraCoNT built 2 barracks, hoping that he can surprise Timotheus. Timotheus was able to get all 5 relics, and he went scouts. Then in Castle Age light calves, was able to kill some monks and some eagles, and then he started to go 4 knights. And I really do think that DraCoNT wasn't paying attention in one earlier fight, when he lost up to 8 eagle scouts. He thought that he's fighting only light calves, but Timotheus was mixing in knights along with that one. By the way, is this map an admin restart or not? I think not, right? He has another stone here, so that's extra in the back. A little bit unlucky for Timotheus here. He'll have to cut through the forest, this 3 line of trees, to have access there in the back, but he will find only 1 extra gold, extra room though for him. Recovery going, bro. Good game, close. It wasn't really close. And then in the last fight, Timotheus with enough knights, upgraded knights, and also mixing in some scorpions, helped him to destroy the gate and, yeah, basically win the game. Breakthrough, man. Breakthrough. Next week got a test for my legs. Ooh. Best of luck, Mr. Victorious. Best of luck, man. So 12 population. Now let's display the tech tree for Slavs. Farmers work plus 15% faster, tracking free. Siege workshop units cost minus 15%. Unique units Boyar, cavalry with heavy melee armor. Castle Age Tech Orthodoxy, monks plus 3 armor. Imperial Age Tech Druzhina, infantry deal 5 damage in 0.5 radius per attack, and for them another bonus. Military buildings provide 5 population. Okay, pretty good. Now on the other side we have DraCoNT with 2 extra golds. So, oh no, that's one of his golds, so 1 extra gold. And how many stone mines he has? Only 1. Okay, so 1 extra gold. Again, all 5 relics outside the bases. Situation with the hunt. One more time, DraCoNT with these deer inside his walls, but this time also for Timotheus. Both boars inside the wall, so not a difference with this one. Yeah, each player placed like that. And the tech tree for Berbers. Villagers move plus 10% faster. Stable units cost minus 15-20% in canceling per age. Ships we don't care. Unique units Camel Archer, cavalry archer with bonus against other cavalry archer. Genitor, mounted skirmishers. Castle Age Tech Casbah. Team castles work 25% faster. Don't care about this one too much. Imperial Age Tech Maghrabi camels. Camel troops regenerate 1 hit points every 4 seconds. So that means 15 hit points in a minute. And for them, Genitor available in archery range. Here they are, Genitors, okay. Gonna buy a new bike that gets better overall in like a month or so. I'm gonna start riding again. Oh my god. Keep pushing as much as you can for the renewed possibilities. Oh man, well, best of luck, Victorious. Seriously, man, best of luck. Oh, very good. It must be very painful. Yep, it is. Again, we have to wait and see what they plan to do. What's the play for each player? 2 lumber camps. Yeah, it's going to be 2 lumber camps for DraCoNT and 2 lumber camps for Timotheus. They are built so close to each other though. A little bit surprised. I mean, more villagers here, like up to 5, 6 should be okay, and then another lumber camp someplace else. But I'm thinking that in case he wants to go for economy, after having access there in the back, he will build one town center to one side and the other town center to the other side, right, with villagers from the wood. Right, all right. So 25 population for DraCoNT, 26 and 25 for Timotheus. But Timotheus, no loom, while DraCoNT, no loom. So slightly faster here for like a half a villager. 27 population DraCoNT up to full age. It was almost an instant click up to full age after the villager came out. Alright, so we have 16 seconds later for Timotheus with the same number of population, villagers, 26, but 16 seconds slower. Let's see how important this is. Melkor, that's not Melkor, man. That's, you know, Fëanor, basically, Timotheus. Because Melkor is Matthias. Timo will beat. Okay. This has been held for review. Allow me to post it to chat. Mr. GPN with his out of the box messages. Well, I'm not in my channel, man, so I don't know. It's Melkor. We all know who's that. Who's on that keyboard, really. All right, if you say so. You might see through the walls, through space and time, and you see that he's playing in his brother's account. I don't know. Anyway, full age, so faster for DraCoNT. So he built again a barrack, so doesn't go up to castle age with the standard blacksmith and market, but building now a stable and a blacksmith with 2 more villages, yeah, queued from the town center. So he'll go up with 29, and the same for Timotheus. But Timotheus this time it will go up to castle age with the standard market and blacksmith. So I'm thinking that in this game he wants to go for a stronger economy. Ahaha. All right. Yeah, it's the Viking warrior, right? So let's see, it's 17 seconds now, so increased with 1 second more. The same population, same number of villagers, 28, and the scout, and 17 seconds faster for DraCoNT. Okay, a little bit slower for Timotheus. Is he creating some scouts? No, not yet. DraCoNT, not yet. And let's go with the Fog of War. Can see all 5 relics. DraCoNT can see all 5 relics. 3 and these 2 here to the lower side. And Timotheus can see 4 out of 5 relics. He's missing this one on top and right hand side of the map. Okay. His scout will go there probably and will find it. One more time, we'll have to wait and see what's the play for each player. But by the look, it seems again that for Melkor it's going to be, you know, building economy. Okay, who did the first hit? Yeah, it seems that DraCoNT with the advantage here. No! Ho ho ho! Timotheus able to kill DraCoNT scout. Good job, man. 28 pop now for DraCoNT. He is in castle age, coming out now with scouts and building the first monastery, so he wants to go for the relics, while for Timotheus probably is no. I was wrong, man. 2 monasteries, guys. 2 monasteries right away. So, and building 1 town center, but at least I was right that he wants to build 1 town center on one side and probably another one, the third one, if he will build it, will be somewhere here to the other corner. Double monastery indeed here for Timotheus, researching the second wood upgrade and wheelbarrow, while 32 population for DraCoNT, coming out with the first monk, building a second town center and a third one, so he doesn't stay with only 1. All right, Double monastery, yeah, he has no goals in the back. I know, but he couldn't see it, man. He couldn't see it. He couldn't see it because his scout was unable to go there. He had to cut through the forest, right? But now he can see it, so yeah. Sanctity for Timotheus and coming out with 2 monks. He still can see 3, now 4 out of 5 relics. 4 out of 5 relics, yeah. His monks to convert some of the enemy units. Yeah, he got 1 scout converted and running back with it. And to convert another scout. What is DraCoNT playing, guys? Somebody can tell me. Okay, can somebody tell me? 2-0. DraCoNT losing 2 units, so he lost 1 scout and got 1 converted, probably, right? 1-0-4 monks with 3 armor. But through that, man, these monks already 45 hit points, while DraCoNT's monks 30 hit points. It's one of the bonus, right? For the Slavs, Druzhina, yeah, Orthodoxy. Monks plus 3 armor, so they can have more. Anyway, he researched. Yeah, he lost also 1 monk. Ooh, we have light calves one more time. Yeah, upgraded from scouts for DraCoNT, 42 population for Timotheus, 3 town centers, so the third one to the other side, not too far away though from the second one, while DraCoNT 47 population. Ooh, aiming for the enemy monks, and this time no conversion. Did they survive extra hits from scouts? I don't think so. So we see now relics fight or relics race. 1 relic now for DraCoNT and sending a monk to pick up a second relic. So yeah, 1-1 with 3 more remained. Now it's going to be 2 for Timotheus. And yeah, we see DraCoNT collected the first relic. So a relic rally, guys. Who will pick up more? It seems that each pair will have 2, and good chances for Timotheus to pick up his third relic. Oh! Some scouts going to the area where DraCoNT is taking his second relic, and he can see that. And oh no, he doesn't follow. I don't know why. Oh, because he spotted here DraCoNT going with his scouts to kill another monk. He got 1 converted. Now he's trying to run away from the scouts, but Timotheus can see the enemy monk, so it will be payback from him. There you go. Killed a monk. So for now we have still 2-1 situation with the relics for DraCoNT. Timotheus unable to pick up yet the second relic, and DraCoNT is the one with another monk to try and steal that one. Whoa! We have Fiener, yeah, Timotheus Fiener there, and killing another monk while trying to run away with the surviving one, incoming with monks to convert some of these enemy units. I don't see another monk though from DraCoNT, but he has 3 light calves, and the light calves running away from the monks. Running away from the monks. So let's see for who in the end is going to be 3-2, the relics. Okay, now DraCoNT decided to go for these monks. Excuse me, guys. He lost 1 monk, but able to convert a few more light calves. Unbelievable. 3 light calves and 1 scout for Timotheus, and going finally with his second relic. The third relic will be for, we will have to wait and see. It's in between them. Gold mining and stone mining. The first gold and stone upgrades incoming from Timotheus, and DraCoNT is trying to reconvert one of those units, but we see Timotheus running away. DraCoNT researching wheelbarrow. Timotheus 3 town centers. Situation with the villages, 4 villages more for DraCoNT, and only now Timotheus researching Loom. 83, 80 population for DraCoNT, also 3 town centers. So yeah, slightly more. Going man versus count is not the meta I was expecting. Yeah, it seems that the monks from the Slavs are doing really good, because it seemed to me that they were able to convert those light cav scouts quite fast. I thought they are more resistant to conversion, the scout line, but again, seemed that these Slavs monks were able to convert those units quite fast. Anyway, we see in the end Timotheus going for the last relic, so he will be with 3 relics and 2 for DraCoNT. Not a big difference. The first forward barrack for Timotheus and building a second barrack, and on top of that we see him on the way to Imperial Age, pikeman upgrade with scaleman armor, while DraCoNT only now researching Loom and also more upgrades, town watch, husbandry and padded archer armor. But let's see how far from going up. Oh man, are you for real? Over 2,000 food for DraCoNT and over 1,000 gold. Dude, click up, you have 3 town centers. Are you for real? Did he forget to click up to Imperial Age? Seriously? Okay, finally. Okay, he cancelled this villager and he's on the way to Imperial Age himself with 92 population. 92 population, 93 for him, while Timotheus 96, so 3 population difference. Villagers wise though, we have DraCoNT with 6 villagers more, while army wise 12 to 1, 11 more for Timotheus, man. Wow. So 95 population here for him, and let's see what he's building. 1 castle inside his walls, inside his base, to be in the range of the extra gold. Wouldn't be surprised to see him deleting this side of the wall to make room for the villagers to take that gold from inside, basically, because these piles of gold, they are basically like a wall. Imp now Imperial Age on the way for DraCoNT, but it's faster already for Timotheus, and it's a fight. These spikes will be able to deal with the light cavs very easy, and we see Timotheus with 2, 4, 6, 7 barracks outside. 7 barracks. Researching the onager upgrade and men-at-arms incoming now for DraCoNT. So right away we see DraCoNT planning to go for standard infantry. 105 population, 106, 124 population for Timotheus. And for now that stone, it's risky for DraCoNT to go outside. Okay, he should consider to attack these light calves, which he does right now. And DraCoNT here to lose a few more light calves. Onagers can cut through the forest. Yes, you don't have to wait now with Warlock mod to have the siege onagers. So any civilization with onagers, not only siege onagers, can cut through the forest and go in. So we see already that Timotheus is inside with a group of pikes, and probably more to follow, while we see DraCoNT still building these houses to deny the pikes going to his economy. Okay, but now let's see the response from Timotheus, seeing these long swords. Once in Imperial Age, yeah, obviously we can see DraCoNT upgraded to 2-hand swords, while more upgrades for Timotheus as well. Masonry for DraCoNT, forging the first attacking upgrade for the infantry for Timotheus. He got one help converted, nothing too significant, but Timotheus is inside attacking already DraCoNT's gold, and DraCoNT on the run from his main gold. Forging champions incoming for DraCoNT. Now again, I don't know, did he spot it? DraCoNT going with standard infantry. Man, he should. I mean, he can see clearly that he is with 2-hand swords, and he kinda should expect that he will face champions. I don't see him creating anything else, but still going with helps. which should be saved. Dragon still has a second gold. Yeah, I know. So let's see. DraCoNT, 121 population. Okay, facing or trying to deal with this small invasion. More research. Now on the way for Timotheus, two-man saw, and the iron casting. And I was right that he will want to go for that gold, but no. Surprising to see him going outside with the villagers to collect that gold. While here, what he can do, Timotheus, destroying some houses, and yeah, for now delaying DraCoNT's main gold market for DraCoNT. More upgrades as well incoming from them. Iron casting, two-man saw, conscription, crop rotation, and cat ramp for Timotheus, while iron casting, handcart to be finished for DraCoNT. Anyway, seems that population wise close to 20 more, 19 more to be more specific for Timotheus. Villagers wise 3 more for DraCoNT, but army it's 18 more for Timotheus. Now bringing some rams, future cat rams, but again he will have to create some military, some army to deal with the champions. I don't think staying with only onagers and helps he will be able to deal with these champions. He should have like a great micro with these onagers to be able to handle, like I said, against the champions. But anything can go, man, right? He can surprise us. This is another castle now for DraCoNT to have even more protection, but I don't like this mining camp. These villagers not able to pass, you know, near each other to go for that gold. And we see now DraCoNT coming back in the game. Like I said, surprised to see a player like Fiona Timotheus not preparing, you know, some army against champions. Because he could clearly see DraCoNT going with champions. We will see a score switching, man. If Timotheus won't create another type of army, I don't know. Is he creating something back home? No, he doesn't. He has a castle right in front of the gold outside his walls and still pumping out helps. 2 more population now for DraCoNT. Okay, here Timotheus with a good chance to deliver some hits and kill a few more champions. These are camel archers. Ballistics for DraCoNT with Botkin arrow, while Druzhina for Fioner, and blast furnace. 145 population for DraCoNT. Resources pretty good. The same for Timotheus. 146 population, but again, surprised to see him still going with these units with helps. Now another castle for him, not creating anything from the castle. Blast furnace, bracer upgrade for DraCoNT, and with camel archers targeting these helps with the proper microing. Right, hit and run, he will be able to kill all these without losing any camel archer. Honestly, does match champ damage even if not title group for much splash. Okay. On helms. Okay. Thumbring now for DraCoNT, while squires for Timotheus, and still creating these helms. Wow. I see now Timotheus though running quite low with the wood, and since that army is based on food and wood, maybe he should consider to create, to send more villagers on wood. And I said earlier that we might see a score switching in this game, and we do see it now. DraCoNT in the lead. Elite camel archer, so more upgrades incoming from him. Elite camel archer, stone mining, blast furnace, chemistry, while Timotheus researching siege onagers and fletching. Okay, he might lose a few more villagers. 13, 14 more population now for DraCoNT. 148. We see Timotheus running really low now with the gold, while for DraCoNT, not like a big difference, but able to snipe down a few villagers. Most important that he is denying or delaying the extra gold for Timotheus. Siege onagers with siege engineers. Timo saying to make siege ram. Okay. So camel archers, elite camel archers for DraCoNT, facing these siege onagers, future siege onagers, and still the halbs. And you said that with Druzhina, these halbs, they are very good, they are pretty good. Let's check, man. We will check. Oh, 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 watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Ooh, not losing too many. Oh my god, but now, ay, ay, ay. What are you doing, DraCoNT? What are you doing? Poor guy, losing like 4, 5, 6 camel archers in one hit. I wasn't paying too much attention, probably. Siege onagers now finished, and we see again score switching and displaying Timotheus in the lead. 160 population for DraCoNT. We have 167 population for Timotheus. Okay, one barrack inside, but he won't do too much from that one. Okay, what is Druzhina doing? Like you said, infantry deal 5 damage in 0.5 radius per attack. So yeah, man, they have increased attack by the look. This applies to everything, buildings and units. If it does, that's cool. Hussars upgrading coming from DraCoNT, as well as chain barding armor, while block printing and theocracy for Timotheus. And again, to do the push, to push it real good, able to destroy the monastery with the 2 relics for DraCoNT. Let's see if he will go to steal those 2 relics. Hits them as well. It's splash damage. That's good, man. That's why well, Fëanor, whatever, Fëanor, Melkor, Timotheus, Matthias, they are still going with these units instead of doing anything else to deal with the enemy champions. Oh, check it out here. DraCoNT trying to surprise Timotheus, splitting his elite camel archers, going around. DraCoNT again losing a significant number of elite camel archers. Look again at the kills and death ratio. 20 something more for him, and the attack from Timotheus still continues. Now with 3 traps to destroy that defensive castle inside the walls from DraCoNT. DraCoNT still left with 2 castles outside, and now building a few monasteries outside. Redemption for Timotheus, as well as illumination. That defensive castle is down, so Timotheus can go and pick up these relics safer, obviously. There is no building in the range of that one. Only now I see DraCoNT with another defensive castle in his base, but man, he is under heavier pressure. But he has to find a way to build something, or I don't know why, 1-2 towers, to keep away these ranged units. So like that he can mine that gold. He has boyars though, boyars to kill these camels, or the camel is killing the boyar. Unbelievable. The camel winning, left with 6 hit points. But the traps now moved forward, and Timotheus targeting another castle. He's still maintaining the pressure. He's at the pop limit right now with, look at the food and wood, especially the wood, over 3,000 wood, close to 2,000 of food. Gold incoming, obviously, and yeah, stealing the first relic. So now he will be with 4 relics. We see the camel archers going around, trying to reach the trebs or the siege onagers. I wouldn't be surprised to see another GG, man, called by DraCoNT. Unbelievable. There you go. Just after I said it, GG, well played. So at one point, DraCoNT showed that he can come back in the game, but I really didn't know that Druzhina is so efficient, man. Is so efficient. Seriously. So 2-0, guys. 2-0. Good civilization choice and good knowledge of their tech tree, and very good use of it. Achievements fast. Let's not delay this one. They started already. So we have 48 more kills for Timotheus with 13, largest more army. Right, economy wise, yeah, he had better economy. Wasn't a huge difference. The big difference was with the wood. Check it out, 8,000 more than 8,000, while stone was better for DraCoNT. Again, not a big difference. and tech-wise faster to Imperial Age, over 1 minute, which give him some edge. He started to put that pressure, right, and with onagers able to cut the forest and increase the pressure right over DraCoNT's base. Relics over 2000 for him, while 1.5 close to 1.5 for DraCoNT. And yeah, 2-0 guys, and they already launched, and we see the spec delay displayed for game number 3. So let's fast change the score and wait for game number 3. This is match point, guys, for Timotheus. It's a best of 5 for DraCoNT to win this set, this best of 5. This challenge will have to win now all remaining games, all 3 games, while Timotheus has to win 1 of the next 3 games. So it's match point for him. Unbelievable. Here we go. Here we go, and let's again make Timotheus blue because we started like this, and DraCoNT red, chat off, and display the sieve in the standard way. Brits for DraCoNT and Turks for Timotheus. Nah, in your opinion, guys, in your opinion, who do you think is, which civilization you think is better, Turks or Brits? Another arena player wiped out. Will he be? Right. Let's see now the extra resources. I already spotted for DraCoNT 2 golds. 1 more except his main gold. 1 stone, though, no, 2 stones. So 2 golds and 2 stones. Both boars inside the walls, but 3 deer outside the walls. All 5 relics are in between them, so any player can go for them. Right, while for Timotheus, he also has 2 golds inside, but 1 stone, doesn't have room in the back. I'm gonna save some time. Restart, okay? So restart, guys. Yes. We have 1. Yep. 1 restart, and this is it. Let's go back. He didn't like his map, for sure. He didn't like his map. Brit archers gonna wreck almost everything Turk can make. You think so? Brit, yeah, I know what you mean. Brit fast longbows versus castle age invested Turks loses. Turks wins. Okay. Well, guys, be right back. Going for a glass of juice. My throat is getting. Whew. So be right back. Fast. Okay, I am back. I thought it's going to be a fast launch, but it seems that no. This time they are lazy. Fast team longbows is no joke. Of course it's no joke. But, well, who thought, seriously, who thought that is going to be 2-0 for Timotheus, man, after these first 2 games? Do you really think, guys, that in both games it was a sieve win for Timotheus? I don't think so. Yeah, well, the Brits with the extra range, man, they can be so annoying. That's a fact, that's for sure. But I don't know, man. Use the eco bonus you got, or at least try to, right? At least try to. So guys, not even a full hour, and it's already 2-0 for Timotheus. And like I said, match point, man, for him. But here we are with game number 3. And again, let's go and make blue. Timotheus, chat off, and display the sieves in the standard way one more time. Yeah, Brits and Turks this time. He has extra resources. Can he go there? I think he can. Yeah, he can. He can reach this corner with 2 extra golds. So a total of 3 gold mines and 1 stone. Yeah, 1 stone. 1 stone. But it's something, right? 3 golds and 1 stone. And some extra space in the back in case he's getting pressured. And check it out, man. The walls are touching each other. The walls are touching each other. Okay, where they can build those tricky towers. Here can be built one by DraCoNT. Now Scout fighting Scout, and who is winning? It seems that Timotheus was the one to deliver the first hit. No, he's the one to actually run away. Oh, he returned, but now he's going to lose the Scout. No, this time DraCoNT the winner in this Scouts fight. And Timotheus cannot ask another restart. So extra space for DraCoNT also with an extra gold. But even with this big base, right, he has only 1 gold and 2 stones. 3 deer inside, but without the Scout. Lucky that Timotheus has these 3 deer not too far away from his town center. Has a nice back base. Yes, he does. And situation with the relics, 4 of them. So he cannot. He can't see any of those relics. It's an advantage from the early game for DraCoNT, in my opinion. The Scout, man, to find those relics. I'm really curious how Timotheus will play this one. The first boar goes inside. He didn't even found all his sheep. True. He didn't found all his sheep. I mean, it was a bit stubborn if you're asking me. So missing 4 sheep, guys. Missing 4 sheep. So what to do? What to do? Now DraCoNT can see everything while, okay, he's now finding 2 and the other 2. They are on the right hand side. He is simply unaware that he has some extra space here in this corner, but yeah, he will find the remaining. Yeah, as you can see, that sheep is going right there, and he can see the remaining ones. Anyway, what he will use to scout the map to find the relics and so on. So 16, 15. Still gonna be annoying. Yes, it is. Totally agree. Annoying. Okay, with another villager going for these sheep. And now scouting. Yep. So he will find those 2 extra gold mines. I'm thinking. Really close. No, not really close, but he will find them. 1 and probably the second one to follow. So yeah, now 1. There you go. Yep, and the second one with the second sheep. So he will see it. He will spot it. Will he? No, missing the second one. Anyway, I will go back later while we see DraCoNT luring the deer to the town center. 1 is in and will go for the other 2, bringing the second board to his town center. And no, I think yeah, Fiener missed that extra second gold mine. And man, his main gold is really close to the walls. While main gold for DraCoNT is perfect. Away from the danger zone, away from the walls. Now the second deer going in for DraCoNT, and his scout to lure the third and the last one to the town center. Stubborn deer, by the way. Okay, he will get it finally. No, that deer will go around the forest. Yeah, behaving like cuckoo. We have Timotheus researching loom now. 23 population for DraCoNT, 4 villages more. No, he cancelled. Probably he saw the score dropping for Timotheus, and he realized that he's up to village of fast. So he doesn't want to stay too long. Maybe he's afraid of the tower push. So with 21 population, 21 vills after he lost the scout, only 21 vills. Yeah, this is what Timotheus will play. He has 7 villagers mining stone and sending now 3 villagers to take the deer. Now we see also DraCoNT on the way to fuel age. Difference between them is 38 seconds. 38 seconds, but DraCoNT with 3 villagers more. Man, he didn't research the loom upgrade, while yeah, Fëanor has it. Timotheus, Fëanor, or Lizard Soother has it. Such an event at the start, and DraCoNT even has second berries in his base. True, man. True. It's an advantage right from the start when he was able to kill Fëanor's scout. Barrack now for him. Oh, and yeah, we see here Fëanor playing what Winchester played and a few others. Wow. So towers, guys. Towers. He did build one house though to buy some extra time, and he's up to fuel age right now. And Fëanor here to finish the first tower and to still trying to break through. Fëanor 23 population and 25 population for DraCoNT. Nah, this is not working, man. This is not an efficient tower push. I think he will stay with only that tower. DraCoNT is on the way to Castle Age, will be after that, after this villager just finished the archery range, or he doesn't have, yeah, he doesn't have yet the blacksmith, but he's building it right now, and in the meantime researching loom and finishing one defensive tower. And Fëanor probably won't even be able to break through that tower. No, he will be able to break it. I thought that maybe this tower is in the range of that wall, but it's not. Another tower though from Fëanor on the other side of the walls. And yeah, we see DraCoNT on the way to Castle Age with 27 population, and as Brits started to create these archers. So once in Castle Age, he will have extra range. Now they don't have fletching for sure. DraCoNT will research fletching whenever he'll have enough resources to research that upgrade. Go DraCoNT, you got this, man. I think this is going to be 2-1. I really don't see how Fëanor can win this game, but again, you can never know. Some bad plays, misplays can change the situation. So another tower for Fëanor inside DraCoNT's base. 30 population for DraCoNT, 28 for Fëanor, but Fëanor not on gold, not yet on gold. Okay, now he's sending first few villages on gold, 3 villages on stone for him, and an outpost. Nah, this is not working, man. This is simply not working. Okay, have to wait and see though the outcome of this game. 29 pop for Fëanor, 30 now and 31 for DraCoNT. DraCoNT still with only 1 archery range, but he will be in Castle Age in a matter of seconds. My question, will Fëanor continue to play, or he will just realize, he will think that he is behind and will want to start the next game. So Castle Age for DraCoNT, big advantage, even bigger than before. Building a siege workshop right away. Why not going for crossbows with fletching and bodkin arrow and snipe down? But he wants to get rid of the forward towers, that's for sure. So he can also build economy strong enough with Brits. They still have that bonus. Right, town centers cost minus 50% wood in Castle Age. That's great. And for Castle Age tech, it's been moved from Imperial Age to Castle Age. This yeoman, foot archers and skirmishers +1 range, towers +2 attack, and in Imperial Age tech they get werewolf. Trebuchets gets 0.5 blast radius and 100% accuracy. Right. Oh, check it out, DraCoNT with this group of crossbows going around to jump on the other side, but there is a palisade wall behind the stone walls for Fëanor. So he kind of feels that this is what DraCoNT want to play. 37 population for DraCoNT, 33 population for Timotheus, for Fëanor, getting closer to click up to Castle Age, missing some food and the gold, obviously. So he has to destroy first this palisade wall and then put them inside the siege tower and go to the other side. We see now Timotheus sending villagers to build another stone wall in the back with the cost of a vill, not even a vill, oh okay, a vill, with the cost of a vill in the end, but buying some extra time. While now DraCoNT sending a mangonel there to deny him to build more buildings behind this line of palisades and the stone walls, and this is now a barrack for Fëanor, and building also one defensive tower to his main gold. Okay, now the crossbows can go in, yes, and jump on the other side, and he is on the other side going for the wood, but already another tower, another defensive tower for Fëanor, and I think it's right in time. Yes, he lost another villager, but he was also able to finish this defensive tower to the main gold, but even so, not able to finish completely the houses, and this group of crossbows, they are raiding here Fëanor's base, going for the other wood line. He lost one crossbow, probably a few more crossbows to follow. I'm surprised that he didn't create more than these 3-4 units. Mining stone with 2 villagers, 70. Well, Fëanor still needs a bit more time to click up. Now he has everything though. I mean, he has the food and the gold. Built a stable and on the way to Castle Age. 34 pop while 45 house at 45 here, and these crossbows going to the other wood line and killing 2 more villagers. Look at the kills and death ratio is 5-1 for DraCoNT. Well, it's not like a huge one, but it seems that he doesn't have a safe place, right, for his villagers to chop that wood. Anyway, is it a second town center for DraCoNT? No, DraCoNT still stays with only 1 town center, and I don't see him creating another siege unit like either mangonel or a ram. He has 2 for now though, and able to destroy all towers except 1. He will go for that one for sure. So it's still big advantage in my opinion for DraCoNT, but let's see, man. It seems that Fëanor with his chances to try and come back in this game. I mean, DraCoNT, yeah, he has 9 population more. He has 5 vills with 4 army, but that's nothing too huge, man. 42 population. Okay, DraCoNT still 1 town center, while 77, 78%, 89, and mining stone again with more villagers. I'm thinking that he wants to have enough stone to go for the Janissaries, but let's wait and see. He has plenty of gold though, and if he's building a market, he can buy the stone to build a castle and go with Janissaries, like I said. For now, handcart for Fëanor, building his first monastery. By the way, he didn't go, any of the players didn't go for those relics, which is a bit surprising. Fëanor can see 2 out of the 5 relics, while DraCoNT can see all 5 of them. No, he can see 4 out of 5. Where is the last one? For like a few tiles he didn't find it. Anyway, nothing too big. Can Fëanor go up imp straight away? Yeah, I think actually this is what he will try to do, right? No. Look at Fëanor. This map is stupid. Okay, knights coming out. I think my last map was perfect. My last map was perfect. A little bit of joking here. My main gold, yeah, his main gold is not safe. Indeed, so, but this is it, man. If you would scout here, you could have find, well, he can see the extra gold, so he can go for those if he wants to be safer. Anyway, he called 1 time the restart. He cannot call a second restart. It is what it is. You have to play it, man. I see the knights. Yeah, he's going knights and still investing in some knights. No, not investing in some knights. Building now a market. Okay, so he will buy the stone to build a castle, and I think the castle will be here outside the walls to protect his main golders. His gold miners from the main gold. Oh! Okay, nah, it's nothing. DraCoNT just losing that whatever it's called. Imperial Age on the way for DraCoNT though in return, guys. 42 population for Fëanor, 2 town centers, while DraCoNT 1 town center and on the way to Imperial Age, 46 population. And we see now Fëanor to build a castle, and no, I was wrong, not outside the walls because he thinks it's risky. He's building it inside the walls to still have defenses for his main gold. Imp with only 44. I'm not a big fan of very fast imp with not a minimum number of vills and you know, a minimum strong economy. If I can say like that, you got my idea. I'm not a big fan, but in this situation with Fëanor, man, also not very strong. I don't know. Maybe it will work out. Maybe. And DraCoNT is building also a castle, so I'm pretty sure that he will finish it before imp time, and he will be able to destroy Fëanor's defensive castle. And I don't know, but I think that Fëanor will call it GG once DraCoNT will hit Imperial Age, or no. I don't know. 49 population for him. He is actually he has more population than DraCoNT, which is surprising. And he has a market. He can sell some extra stuff and buy the food to try and go up to Imperial Age himself, which this is exactly what he does. So the difference with the imp time is not even no, it's actually over 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 47 seconds, so close to 3 minutes, guys. Enough time for DraCoNT to destroy, like I said, yeah, that defensive castle. And DraCoNT just hit Imperial Age right now, researching Bracer, while Fëanor researching Fletching upgrade, and the first trap coming out for sure. There you go, man. I do not like it. DraCoNT throw it away. No, man, he doesn't throw it away. I don't think right that Fëanor will be able to save that castle. Building a siege workshop right now, and another trap incoming from DraCoNT, so he will start to hit the enemy castle right away. Okay, so the first trap and Imperial Age, yeah, man, the difference is just too big. You see, not even halfway to Imperial Age for Fëanor. So how he can hold, man, without castle? What is a Turk without those castles and without the Janissaries? Yeah, he will have Hussars, which is a great unit for raiding and so on, but this is arena with walls and so on. I know they can get destroyed, but still not convinced. Again, there are different situations where you know, this strategy can work out. The other player in our situation, Fëanor, not a strong economy to be able to counter that one. This is your cast at this time. Just come home. Hello Casey, why not, man? I mean, I have seen it in time. I streamed a little bit like 2.5 hours in my channel, then took a break, and it's Friday, right? Where to be? I mean, it's not like super late here in this beautiful country. It's 10:30 p.m., almost 10:30 p.m. So yeah, for a best of 5, even if the match goes all 5 games, yeah, starting at 9 p.m. my time, yeah, 3 hours, even 4 hours, it's fine, man, it's fine. Okay, so as expected, we see Fëanor in Imperial Age, but losing the defensive castle. 58 population, though, 2 town centers, while DraCoNT only 1 town center. And let's see the push. He is now going out with longbows. He is going out with longbows. Chemistry for DraCoNT, okay. These are longbows with 10 range, while we see Fëanor here will try to counter with some bomber cannons. Already 2 coming out, 1 from each siege workshop. Some knights, but I want to see, let's see if he will start to mix in. Oh, great hit with 1 bomber cannon, able to destroy both mangonels. They were really close to each other though. DraCoNT researching ballistics now. Man, you might be right here, Victorious. I mean, of course, these longbows will be so damn annoying. But I'm thinking if Fëanor will be able to, you know, to gather, to mass like 4 or 5 bombard cannons, man, this is risky, seriously. With ballistics, though, these 10 ranged units, will fight against 12 ranged units, bombard cannons. Let's see if Fëanor will try to mix in another type of unit. I mean, I don't think he will stay with only bombard cannons. Do you guys? He's going now for 1 extra gold, building even a town center to the extra gold, and a few hand cannoneers. A few hand cannoneers with cav archers. You cannot, I mean, you cannot. It's really difficult to outplay one super long ranged unit like Brits, man. We have DraCoNT, 79 population. Oh! Okay, good snipe, but only 1 unit. And these traps from a fair distance. And the safe distance will destroy these buildings one by one, obviously. It's another castle, no university. And the stable for Fëanor, while outside he's mining also another extra gold. 83 population for DraCoNT, trying to increase the pressure, but he's still with only 1 town center. But his army is based on wood. These snipers as well as the trebs. So he doesn't need too much food. He will need food eventually for more upgrades, like he is researching now, for example, conscription. We see Fëanor researching ballistics upgrade, 85. He was housed, I think, at 85. Anyway, another good snipe here. Okay, these hand cannoneers, I don't think they will be able to do too much. Oh, it's cav archers for Fëanor. How good they are with bloodlines and bracer now. But these are only 6 range. They will be with 7 range, right? After bracer. So 7 range versus 10 range. But backed by these bombard cannons, he's hoping that he can do something significant. But we have DraCoNT guys researching the Yeoman upgrade, and these snipers will have 11 range. And if he will upgrade to elite snipers, those will be with 12 range. Will match the bombard cannons. Crazy. Now he's going, so very good hit and run, and surprising to see that Fëanor was able to steal basically 4 out of 5 relics. He couldn't see the last one. 94 population for Fëanor. DraCoNT, it's with 95, and let's see if he will go for these relics. But now he's maintaining the pressure. These very long range units, look at the kills and death ratio, not a big difference, but with the proper, again, hit and run, slowly he will gain control of more and more map. Those are going to be strong. Another good hit though, with the bombard cannon taking down a few more snipers. Army wise, more for Fëanor, 21 to 16. Villagers, also more for Fëanor. But how to come close, man, to his trebs and to these snipers. Parthian tactics for Fëanor, man. Okay, this game is getting hit up right now. Those cav archers gonna be strong versus the longbows. Yeah, you're right. Okay, bombard, hand cannoneers going down so fast though. But like you said, the cav archers with bloodlines are a different story, and we might see Fëanor coming back in the game. Man, no, man. They're still no match for, actually they are. Unbelievable. The cav archers able to take the fight against these snipers, and now with bombard cannons from the back, he can aim for these trebs. Okay, and since these are mobile, one treb is down, probably a second one to follow. A few more cav archers incoming from Fëanor. Population is pretty close, right, from these 2 players. Another treb sniped down, going down, while problems for DraCoNT to mass more and more army. Wow, surprising. Man, Victorious, you might be right, man. DraCoNT throw. I don't know. DraCoNT is building another castle now, so he will create snipers from each. No, he has 2 castles and building a third one. Going for more gold, going for still going for stone. So probably he will build even more castles as the game goes longer. While the second farm upgrade for Fëanor, the second wood upgrade, and okay, another raiding here for DraCoNT, but these cav archers doing their part obviously. But it seems that Fëanor really low, getting really low with his resources. Let's see, building more archery ranges though, and yeah, still massing these cav archers, which by the way for Turks they are not quite cheap. The one TC failed. No, still we still see DraCoNT in the lead, and this is another siege workshop for Fëanor, creating another bombard cannon, and still going out with these cav archers. Why he's not mixing in some hussars? Because he doesn't have the economy for it. It's an easy answer. Another town center though for Fëanor, and running away from the range of these crazy snipers. There are still longbows, not elite longbows for DraCoNT. You can see that his economy is also quite low, and DraCoNT still with only 1 town center. So I think that in the end he will try to win this game like this, with only 1 town center and relying on these snipers. Okay, bombard cannons inside the siege workshops, and a few more mixed cav archers and hand cannoneers inside those archery ranges. Some of his army is outside. Leather archer armor now, so a few more upgrades, and DraCoNT bringing 1 trap forward, and with 1 monastery will go and pick up these relics one by one. 103 population for Fëanor, while 107 population for DraCoNT, still 1 town center, but we see DraCoNT researching elite snipers, elite longbows, and these will be with 12 range, and the first monk to go for these relics, while Fëanor is still waiting. But man, don't wait for too long, because these guys will also have increased hit points, increased attack, increased range. So watch out, split formation. And yeah, you just cannot match the range, man, of these guys. They have now 6 + 6, 12 range. Like I said, they are matching the bombard cannons, the Turks bombard cannons. Well, without artillery, these are 12 range, and you can see he's taking down, already took down 1 bombard cannon. Here we see Fëanor left with only 1 siege workshop. He will have to build a few more outside, but he is now trying to push back DraCoNT. DraCoNT though to finish now 1 important castle, in my opinion, okay, to protect his villagers in the back of the castle, going for the extra gold, and all the bombard cannons gone. And expensive, he can't keep it up. Yeah, true. You cannot create those bombard cannons like DraCoNT can create these elite snipers, man. 12 range with 11 attack and 40 hit points now. Army wise, 22 to 17, more for Fëanor, but I don't know, man. Don't take the fight also close to the enemy castle, man. And now he doesn't. Okay, will he create anything else? Can he create anything else? 104 population for DraCoNT, 119 population for Fëanor. Fëanor simply doesn't give up. Fëanor simply doesn't give up, people. And this game, what looked to be a fast game, is already going for 50 minutes, man, and still going. For as long as he still has resources, Fëanor obviously has his chances. But I don't know, man, what he can create to fight off those crazy ranged snipers. What? Maybe to have some villages prepared to keep these bombard cannons repaired, or to mix in, it's an example, right? Or to mix in some skirmishers, even though they are not elite skirmishers, right? To take away the shots from the castle, so his bombard cannons to be able to destroy those castles, and also to aim for the snipers. Scale barding armor now for Fëanor, And yeah, the economy for him seems to be a bit stronger. He has 20 villages more. Army though now way more for DraCoNT. It's 10 more. I mean way more, but it's clearly more for him. Sipahi now 4. Sipahi 4 upgrade for the Turks, for Fiener. But what he can do with that one? Man. In the end, yeah, the Thorns said, those are so expensive, man. The bomber cannon is so expensive, so he just can't keep up with these snipers production from DraCoNT. DraCoNT with 4 castles, so yeah, he can produce these quite fast and in enough numbers. And we see now, check it out, more than double the military. Even though Fëanor has more villagers, yeah, it seems that the one town center strategy for him did pay off, man. No, he did build a second town center outside the walls to an extra gold and building a few more farms. So the push from DraCoNT will still continue. 137 Pop, 140 for Fëanor. Food and wood, yeah, it's super strong looking for DraCoNT, but gold is quite low. Now though that he will have all 5 relics, let's see if he will go for the last one. For now he has 4 relics inside the monastery. Yeah, more gold he will get generated. I just beat my 1v1 rating record, 2160 now. I'm proud. Congratulations, Belgium. Go 2.2k, 2.3k, but it's really a great achievement, man. Congratulations one more time. Plate barding armor, and Fëanor losing a few more villagers. Down for him. We see DraCoNT building now a few more barracks. Now he's the one that kind of fills. Fëanor will try to go with you know, hussars. I mean, what else he can go? He can see the flag inside that stable, so he knows that there are some units waiting inside there. While Fëanor decided to try and push in another side of the map. Skill barding armor for DraCoNT with pikeman upgrade and the third wood. 158 population and now over 1000 gold. And raiding party, let's see how fast DraCoNT will react to this attack, dude. And he is reacting, he's sending the villages inside. 157, 158 pop, while Fëanor 180 population, unbelievable. Helm upgrade for DraCoNT, forging for Fëanor 174, but Fëanor here to lose another town center along with all these villagers. Here he has nowhere to run, so he potentially will lose a crazy number of villagers. A few hussars waiting inside that stable. So if Fëanor won't be able to do too much with this attack, probably he will call it GG, probably. This mix though of snipers and helms, I don't see how Fëanor will be able to win this fight. So here it is, guys. Casually calling Spear a noob for not being 2k2. I believe in DraCoNT again, okay? Calling Spear a noob. Okay, so let's see. Oh, it seems that these cav archers they were able to do something, but is that enough? I don't think it's enough. Anyway, we see now population dropping for both players, but even more for Fëanor, which again probably he will call it GG. Now the food and gold is super low, the wood something, while for DraCoNT it's also pretty low, but 161 population, and almost the entire base of Fëanor not necessarily disappeared, but we see all over red units there. Squires now for DraCoNT, army difference is now huge, 56 to 12, so 40 something, 40 plus army more, with 8 villages more for DraCoNT. So DraCoNT for a long time with only one town center, only toward the end of the game building a second town center and still able to have more villagers than Fëanor. So yeah, he was able to kill quite a lot of the enemy villagers. No, Fëanor doesn't give up, man. He still plays, he still has his chances. DraCoNT only now with the first farm upgrade, while Thumb Ring for Fëanor. Man, Thumb Ring, one important upgrade. And here Fëanor about to lose even more villagers. These few snipers going in. Fioner running away with the Vils, but yeah, one Trebin coming there to destroy that town center. I really don't know why Fioner just doesn't call it GG and play the next one, man. Play the next one. I mean, you did okay, but in the end, I still don't think that is enough. He's going to lose these buildings. He's going to lose his entire base. Yeah, this trap to hit on that town center already. And population-wise, 117. So he's dangerously going down to 100 population. Struggles to stay in the game. Yeah, DraCoNT still low with the food, but again, his main army is based on wood and gold. And another group of elite snipers coming out. 195, so DraCoNT going to the pop limit. And 114 for Fioner. Struggles, like I said, to stay in the game. And yeah, these Hussars, they are pretty good, but no match for DraCoNT's army. And in these numbers, 4, 5, 6 to deal with 20, 15, 20. Nah, man, you just can't. And now these snipers killing the Vils one by one. GG, as expected. So we have the 2-1, guys. He could have called it earlier, but he tried. I liked it that he tried. He saw that he has his chances and he tried. So losing early the scout in this type of map, man, it was important. Seriously, it was important. Achievements fast. They launched the next game already. So we have 97 more kills for DraCoNT, so close to 100 more with 33, not just more army. That speaks again for itself for how strong those long-range units were. Beautiful defense at the beginning for DraCoNT. And we have food more for Fioner and the gold, while stone and wood better for DraCoNT. Tech-wise, faster Imperial Age and Castle Age for DraCoNT. Over 3 minutes or close to 3 minutes time. This was an important one. Society 15, just highest more for Fioner, right? And the relic situation with the relics, well, not a big difference. 1.2 thousand from DraCoNT from the relics toward the end of the game, while 1,000 for Fioner when he had those 4 relics until he lost the monastery. Righty right. GG indeed. So 2-1, guys. We have DraCoNT coming closer with his first win. So the score now becomes 2-1. Let's change it and wait for the next game. Now the next game is going to be Hidden Peak, game number 4. Hidden Peak from these 3 civilizations: Mongols, Vietnamese, and Franks. What do you think we are going to see, guys? What do you think we are going to see? Do you think that one of them will pick Mongols for like a crazy strategy, something like super fast, feudal, castle, and so on? Or will go with Vietnamese, Franks? What do you think? In arena, which of these civilizations in these 3 civilizations, in your opinion, is worth to play, or is stronger than the other 2? Waiting for okay, I guess it's Mongols mirror, but I would really like to see Vietnamese. Okay, well, mirror is going to be the last game if this best of 5 will go to the last game. Imperial Skirmishers sounds nice. True, Imperial Skirmishers, they do, and they are stronger than Elite Skirmishers. Okay, we see the spec delay displayed. So game 4 incoming, guys. 2-1 for Fioner. He took an early lead, 2-0, and now DraCoNT just won his first game with Brits versus Turks. And another mention, Fioner already called restart 1 time, so he's out of restarts, while DraCoNT, if he wants to, he can call a restart. Okay, let's go again and make blue, because we started like this with Fioner blue and DraCoNT red. And the civilizations, Mongols. You were right, man. You were right, Antalagor. We have Mongol war, guys. So it's going to depend on the strategy used. But I see DraCoNT here, his base. Will he call it a restart? he still has 2 golds inside, even like that, and 1 stone, but maybe he won't like his map too much. Now, if I'm going to his point of view, no, he can't see. He can't see, obviously. It's a better map for Fëanor, while Fëanor has extra space in the back and also 2 golds and 1 stone. Yeah, 1 stone. Oh. So 2 sheep there. Look at DraCoNT, man, sending or leaving the sheep to Fëanor. That's nice, fair play. Nice, fair play. I took 2 of yours. If I see 2, give back. Yeah. If I see 2, I give back. No. Yeah. Actually, I just gave. So yeah, these sheep should actually be for DraCoNT, man. You and yours, true. It's a fair play, man. You see these guys, yeah, both of them fair play, because yeah, Fëanor has 2 sheep remained, but they're in the extra space. Situation with the hunt, both boars inside. Now he has 1 deer inside and 1 deer outside. Did he took a deer already? No, he didn't. So only 2 deer for Fëanor? Seriously? Why? While 3 deer here for DraCoNT, and all of them inside his walls, as well as the 2 boars. And no, he didn't call a restart, so he's playing this game. Extra space in the back there for Fëanor. Vietnamese so weak, no one choose them in 1v1 on any map. Why, Mr. Dude? I mean, oh, and restart from DraCoNT, so let's go back. So he did call a restart. I was about to say no because I was looking at the host time, but when we got to 4 minutes, he called it GG. So now each player, they called restart, not GG, excuse me, restart. So they are out of restarts. They will have to play now, no matter how bad map they will get. Right, so we know it's going to be Mongolian War. All right. No one choose them in 1v1, but why, Mr. Dude? I mean, are they so weak? Don't they have, you know, some strength points, some bonuses for a type of army, or with economy, their unique units and so on? Why do you say that no one choose them in 1v1 on any map? They are so weak. So in your opinion, as I see it, Vietnamese are the weakest civilization from all the civs in AOC, with warlord mode, obviously, not the standard one. Anyway, until then, the spec delay one more time displayed. So game 4 incoming, a Mongol war, guys. Still match point for Fëanor. Well, like I said in this, before the previous game, for DraCoNT to win this best of 5, the round of 16 to qualify for the next one, he'll have to win all the remaining games. He did won the first one, but 2 more to go for him to win this match. While, like I said, still match point for Fëanor. Okay. There we go. So the usual chat off, obviously, and yeah, Mongol war, so it's fine. Now let's see the map for each player. One more time, let's make blue Fëanor and DraCoNT red, because one more time we started like this, so it's nice to keep it this way. Right, in DraCoNT's point of view, his main gold and the stone is super safe, away from the walls. He doesn't have too much space in the back though, but he has an extra stone. So 2 stones and 1 gold for DraCoNT. Situation with the hunt, all four deer outside the walls, while both boars inside the walls. And he has 1 berries, right? Forage bushes. Okay, for Fëanor, his main gold is also safe, and he has an extra gold in the back, while 1 stone. So for Fëanor it's 1 stone and 2 golds, while 1 gold and 1 stone for DraCoNT. All 5 relics are outside. His deer, Fëanor's deer, are also outside. Well, he can delete this wall, right? But the other one, he has to be careful, obviously. Okay, they have no real eco bonus, but then again, neither does Magyars. Yet people still think Magyars are strong on Arabia 1v1. Well, at least they have, you know, some good bonuses for their army, right? Like, I think cheaper units from the stable, 15%, something like that. And they have that Druzhina, I think, yeah, which makes his, what are the unique units? Magyar Hussars cost no gold. I mean, they have, you know, some appealing bonuses. If people, players are using this civilization, might be something with it, right? Okay, so how they are going to play? Which one will be more aggressive from them two? Any of them will risk to go for that tower rush strategy, to go very fast field age, because with Mongols they can go even faster to field age. They have the bonus for the hunters. Let's not forget that they have free melee attack ups. You see, another one. It's a good one. Oh, I see now though, Fëanor with 1 boar outside, but he's bringing that first boar right now. That boar as the first boar right now, and the second one will be inside the walls. Yes. So yep. Okay, the first deer for DraCoNT, and we'll go for the second one. This is boar number 1 for DraCoNT as well, and the second one is in the back. Vietnamese have extra hit points on archery range units. All right. That is something to consider, obviously. Strong. So the second deer for DraCoNT, and not yet even the first deer for Fëanor. He kind of struggles to lure these deer, or maybe only now he sent his scouts to lure that first deer. Anyway, he has the boar in the town center, so he should be fine, and will go for the second one after finishing that house. And 5 relics, all 5 of them outside. All right. Oh, losing some seconds here. Now he's bringing the second boar, while DraCoNT bringing the second boar also. Well, he will after finishing that house. And that boar, it's a bit far from the TC. Hopefully he won't mess it up. And we see now a third deer incoming for DraCoNT, while Fëanor to lure his second deer. Aha, hello Simeon. It's not a strong HP on them. How are you, Florinel? How are you, my man? How is life? Are you okay? Are you fine? Haven't seen you so often lately. I think you're busy, right? Busy. Anyway, hope that you're fine, man, and wish you and everybody else all the best, obviously. Have a great weekend, if you have some plans for the weekend. All right. Now, third deer going, it's only the second, still only the second for Fëanor. Kind of struggled with these deer, seriously, kind of struggled. I don't know. But the second one, it's there, 23 population. 23 population for DraCoNT. Don't tell me that he will go up with 33 population. He created this number of villas, but I think he will cancel some of them and will go up to field age faster, right? There is no way that with Mongols you go up with 33 population. Otherwise gets 48 HP. Remember, at 20%, it is 48. Yeah. 48 HP. That's something, man. I mean, in those kind of fights, the extra hit points definitely can help. So we have DraCoNT indeed now canceling a lot of villagers, and he's up to field age with 26 population, while Fëanor, another villager coming out, and he will be up with 27. population. There you go. So the difference between them is 27 seconds. It's slightly slower for Fiener. I mean, losing like 2 seconds, nothing too significant. To create a villager require 25 seconds, so 27, again, it's nothing too much. Good, I watch the stream often, but I don't talk all the times. Ah, okay. Nice to know. I mean, good to know, man. Good to know. One lumber camp in one side and the second lumber camp in the other side, but I don't like that Fiener didn't micro his villages, and these ones will take some time until they are dropping the resources to that lumber camp. You have to keep an eye, man. I mean, you have to micro also your villagers to make them working more efficient. You see, they're going around the forest to drop the wood to the lumber camp. I don't like it. I'm not saying that now he will lose the game because of that, but play more efficient, man. Play more efficient. So 27 population, 26 for DraCoNT. DraCoNT up with market and blacksmith. Yeah, and he has already everything, all the resources to click up, creating another villager. Now, yeah, feudal age hit by Fiener, and he's also going up. No, it's different. For DraCoNT, most likely it's going to be monastery and at least one town center, some economy, right, and probably also a siege workshop, right, but in castle age. While for Fiener, he's building stable and blacksmith, so he will create some scouts to try probably and deny DraCoNT to go for the relics. If I go with a fog of war, with the fog of war, 3 relics spotted by Fiener, but he will search for the other ones. So he's missing one to the left here, one to the right, only a few tiles. While DraCoNT also going to find the remaining 2 relics. Oh, scout fighting scout. So he's missing the ones close to the top of the map. And again, you know, Fiener is the one to run away from DraCoNT scout. So DraCoNT was the one to hit first. Just saying, they have some nice stuff. Isn't a strong sieve. They have some. Yeah. They do. Righty right, again, sending their scouts to find those extra relics and extra resources. A few upgrades, like double bit axe just finished by Fiener. So castle age, it's the difference now between them is 28 seconds. It increased with only 1 second and still maintaining the 1 villager difference. 28 for DraCoNT and faster to castle age. And yeah, he has wood for either a town center, right, or 2 monasteries. It might be for him 2 monasteries and then to start and build the economy. Okay, so let's wait and see. No, he's building a town center. The first town center to his main gold. A bit weird, if you're asking me or somebody's asking me, but he doesn't have too much wood inside his base. While the second wood upgrade, the bosso for DraCoNT, while wheelbarrow for Fiener right away, and Fiener the first monastery as well as a siege workshop, but inside his walls. It increased line of sight, I think, for the Mongol scout, so he can see Fiener building 1 siege workshop, and also he can see more than 1 scout, so he know that Fiener will play this one aggressive. Wheelbarrow to be finished now by Fiener, and yeah, to kill that scout, and he killed DraCoNT's scout, but DraCoNT knows it. It's a second town center for Fiener after the monastery and the siege workshop, and creating the first mangonel, and will try to go for the relics, as many if not all of them. 31 pop. DraCoNT 2 town centers and building a castle. Whoa, DraCoNT going Mangudai's way. Gold mining, the first gold upgrade. This is the first one for Fiener, and he has the wheelbarrow, so his economy is already working more efficiently. Yeah, is full map control, and if you break in strong, it still goes the best in arena. Why do you think that Goths is the best in arena? Simeon, they're not the best, man. They're not that for sure, has never been so. Okay. Okay. Let's see. One mangonel. Oh, and Finner will try to push through here, where are only houses, not a full wall, because he built only the palisade wall to cover that hole. But DraCoNT will start to create the mango dice. And monks for Finner going for the second relic. No, that's the first relic. So one castle to 0, and another monk coming out to go for another relic, probably. Yeah, to go for this relic now. 41 population for Finner, 2 town centers, also 2 TCs for DraCoNT, but a castle, and going with mango dice. Mango dice way, guys. Which is stronger? Which, in your opinion, is more efficient? What do you think, guys? Both can add on now for DraCoNT, so his mango dice will have the castle age range and the attack. Honestly, gods can be good in arena. Well, they are good in arena, but I don't think they're the strongest civ in arena. That's what I meant. I didn't say that they are bad or whatever. They are, man. In arena, if they have a very strong flank civ like Burmese, and tries to cripple enemy flank and get back on their feet to hold pocket some. Fully boom goth is a nightmare for any civ. True. Burmese Aztec top to be honest. Okay, so let's see. Mango dice, but will he have enough to handle this attack from Finner? So Finner is the one to try to play this one more aggressive. He just finished the town center number 3, so 3 TC is now for Finner, while still 2 town centers for DraCoNT. DraCoNT is still creating these mango dice. This is another house for him. Okay, these few units for Finner inside DraCoNT's base. DraCoNT's coming with the mango dice from behind. He's trying to get rid of these mangonel, and the mangonel is down. Wow, great play, man. These mango dice are so good. While forward here, one mango die for one mangonel. Nah, man. If you're asking me, it's an early castle age advantage for DraCoNT, going this choice, castle mango dice and town centers economy, while standard units for Finner. I'm not convinced it's working. It's working really well. Forgot about those missionaries. In HD I have been going Spanish missionaries forever. They convert anything rapidly. With bloodlines as well as Inquisition, range being a bit less is meaningless. Okay, interesting. 66 population for DraCoNT, now 67. Okay, and 2 TCs though. Building a third one? No, that's the university. So he valued, instead of a third town center, to build university and to research ballistics. He can research ballistics, by the way, because he has enough wood and the gold, and I'm pretty sure that he will when he remembers. Not researching right away though, so losing some seconds. Wheelbarrow first, okay, and then ballistics. Come on. Does he have bloodlines? I think he does, right? 73 population for DraCoNT, 74, while 64 for Finner. Finner though, 3 TCs and more boom than DraCoNT, but he is 7 population less. He picked up how many relics? 2 relics for him, and 1 is really close to the walls. He will go for that one anytime soon. And he's picking up a 4th one, and left to pick the last one, which he doesn't see. But that monk going close to the forest in this side of the map, he will discover the last relic to take it. Scalebarding armor, so we have knights for Finner to counter these mango dice. Well, the mango dice, not elite and not too many upgrades, not the strongest unit, but still strong enough. Okay, he was checking what Finner has. Population wise, 5 more for DraCoNT. Okay, trying to snipe down 1 knight or 1 scout, but the monks coming forward there to push DraCoNT back and DraCoNT building a second castle in front of his first one and picking up the other relics. So he will be with 4 relics, but nah, I don't think he spotted the last one. No, again, for a few tiles he didn't spot the last relic. So maybe he will think that DraCoNT took that one. By the way, guys, 84 population for Fëanor needs more time to go up to Imperial Age, while, and he's researching more chain barding armor, while we see 81 population for DraCoNT and on the way to Imperial Age. Barrack now for him, and he will build then a stable. And this is another castle. Oh, so he canceled this castle. He was afraid probably of some unexpected attack, and he's building a safer one close to his first town center. 84 population ballistics now for DraCoNT, and he will build a stable exactly to research the bloodlines to make these mango dice even stronger. Obviously, bloodlines in the meantime for Fëanor though, and imp on the way. Man, this is a good advantage for DraCoNT in my opinion. 87 population, 88 now for DraCoNT. One more time, Fëanor breaking through and is inside his base with a few knights, 4 mangonels and 3 monks, while DraCoNT, well, waiting, building these houses like a wall, so luring or trying to lure the enemy to go to his castles, going out with the mango dice and Imperial Age right now, while Fëanor still needs more time. Resources looking pretty good, but still needs more time, while DraCoNT is already in Imperial Age. Good chances to see the equalizer and to see this best of 5 pushed to the very last game, the 5th one, the mirror one. So let's see. But like I said, I think it's a good advantage for DraCoNT one more time. Let's see how far behind in clicking up to Imperial Age will be Fëanor. Fëanor building one castle inside his base, okay? So he feels obviously that DraCoNT will make more upgrades for his mango dice, maybe even elite mango dice, and he wants to be prepared. Okay, now dealing with the monks, these knights trying to go through but unable to do so. These 2 castles are in the range of each other, and Fëanor here to lose. Oh man, good trap setup here by DraCoNT, trapping these knights inside. We see indeed Fëanor on the way to Imperial Age, but losing all his knights army. Unbelievable, great play by DraCoNT. Great play by DraCoNT, fletching for Fëanor on the way to Imp. 90 population dropped for him, while 99 population for DraCoNT already in Imperial Age, and army-wise 28-2, even though Fëanor has 17 villagers more. Now this gate is going down super fast. Parthian tactics for DraCoNT, so more upgrades. Wow! Yeah, man, this is great play. Seriously, look at the kills and death ratio, 24-2 for DraCoNT. Come on, Fëanor, just call it GG and prepare for the last game. Right, the psychological advantage is for DraCoNT. He's the one to come back from 0-2 to even the score. So yeah, he's mental is just great, man. Masterpiece. Titanic. Nah, man. Okay, these mango dice still not elite mango dice. Conscription, we see more upgrades for Fëanor. Also elite skirmishers with padded armor and ballistics, while 2 traps coming forward for DraCoNT to destroy this defensive castle of Fëanor. But Fëanor will be in Castle Age anytime soon, so I think he will be able to keep these castles repaired. The kills and death ratio is just, man, crushing for DraCoNT, 24-2, so he lost only 2 units and killing 24. That's crazy, seriously crazy. 2 traps. Is he coming with another one? Okay, we see Fëanor hitting Imperial Age right now. He is down 9 population. Army-wise, though, it's more than 3 times for DraCoNT, 36-10, while villagers, it's 23. no, it's excuse me, 7, 16, 15, 16 more for Fiener. But man, oh man, Brister now for Fiener nomads. So when he's losing houses, he don't lose you know, the population, so he don't have to rebuild the houses necessary to not be housed. You got the idea. Conscription for him, leather archer armor. Now these are still not elite, but now they will be elite mango dice. And are these few elite skirmishers enough to handle these mango dice? I don't think so. One of the two defensive castles is down. DraCoNT here to destroy now the blacksmith, the stables, and whatever is in the range of those traps. 3 traps, but no, he decided now to pack the traps and then unpack them to hit the other defensive castle of Fiener. So elite mango dice just finished. These are bad guys. These are bad boys. Still the kills and death ratio showing that it's simply crushing for DraCoNT, and 33 to 10. But watch out for these elite skirmishers. They are trash units, man. You don't want to lose very expensive unit to only trash units. Thumb ring now for Fiener to lose his second defensive castle, and along with that one, probably for sure, well, probably for sure the second game. I don't think there is a way for him to come back in the game. DraCoNT 121 population, 133 for Fiener. Now he needs houses to compensate for the castle lost. Yeah, but building now those houses and even targeting the skirmishers with his traps, 4 traps. Yeah, and taking down these skirmishers with traps. This is funny, man. And still sniping the enemy skirmishers with traps. This is, and GG indeed. So 2-2 guys. After being down 0-2, then next games won by DraCoNT to push this you know, set to the very last game. Man, oh man, 2-2 from 0-2. How is Fiener feeling right now? How he must feel right now, man. I wanted to go to sleep. Achievements fast. They started already the last game. Military wise, more than double the kills, 34 more kills for DraCoNT with 14 largest more army. Economy, stone and gold was better for DraCoNT, while food and wood for Fiener. Tech wise, this was the decisive advantage difference, in my opinion, in this game. The winning one, over 4 minutes time, 4 minutes and 30 seconds, 4.5 minutes for DraCoNT Imperial Age. Wow. And society, 20 villages has more for Fiener, but didn't help him. And he also picked 4 out of the 5 villages, giving him 1.5 thousand gold, but again didn't help him. Beautiful game indeed, man. And we see the spec delay displayed for the last game, guys. So the dream is real for DraCoNT. He won these next 2 games, and now even able to even the score 2-2. The last game incoming, which is going to be mirror. So I'm thinking that they're playing team random, so whatever civilization they will get, but it's going to be mirror. Let's see, man. Let's see what we will have for the last game of this set. 2-0 for Fiener, and then we see DraCoNT evening the score 2-2. Yeah, the dream is real, and also for Fiener is real. I mean, he can still win, right? If he's winning this very last game. Okay, one more time. Chat off. Okay, let's take away the fog of war and make one more time Fiener blue and DraCoNT red. We started like this and we will finish like this. And the civilizations, they are Brits. DraCoNT and Fiener will play a Brits war. Now, like I said, no matter how bad map they have, each player already called a restart, so they won't be able to call another one. I don't see extra room for DraCoNT there in case he's getting pressured. He has only 1 gold, 1 stone in his base, 4 deer inside, as well as both boars, or 1 boar is outside. Where is 1 boar? Guys, am I blind? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I see it now. So both boars inside, while for Fiener he has extra space in the back with 2 extra golds. So a total of 3 golds for Fiener. No, 4 golds. 1, 2, and another 2. Man, What the hell? This is cheating. So 1 stone and 4 golds for Fioner. Both boars inside the walls as well as the 4 deer. No, 1 boar is outside but really close to the gate. I see it right now. Wow. 4 golds versus 1, guys. 4 versus 1. Now, what do you think? What do you think? But even so, it will come down to the strategy, you know, how they play. Because no matter how many resources you have, if you can't convert it into army to make it efficient, then those are for nothing. We have seen in the previous game, Fioner had more villagers, right? But and those 4 relics, but that didn't help him. Depends how aggressive they will play and what strategy they will use. Okay, we see Fioner going for the first boar, the one outside the walls, and check it out, to build a house between these 2 gates in the corner. But for as far as I know, you cannot do the tower trick when there are 2 gates in the corner. It's gotta be 1 gate and 1 normal wall. Like in this side here, DraCoNT can build 1 tower, and with villagers inside the tower can jump inside Fioner's base. While Fioner, yeah, can also do the trick here. He cannot do it here because it needs 1 gate and 1 normal stone. Anyway, let's see. I don't think that will be the case here, but you can never know. To surprise the other player, it's something to consider. So 2 deer inside the town center for DraCoNT, going for the 3rd deer. While this is the 1st deer. No, I thought that he will go for those deer. He still didn't lure that first boar. Unbelievable. Now we see Fioner luring the first boar. Man, this is a bit late, don't you think? This is arena, I know, but still, it's a bit late. I don't know what to say. So yeah, we've got here him going for the first boar. He got it, good job. He will go for the 2nd one, but obviously when the first one will be almost finished. Now we see DraCoNT already luring the last deer, the 4th one, and coming with the 2nd boar to his town center. 20 population for Fioner, 20 also for DraCoNT. And yeah, DraCoNT, the one able to lure pretty much all the hunt, not pretty much all the hunt, both boars and all 4 deer. Now we can see him going outside with the scout to find these relics and the extra resources, waiting for villagers to finish the first boar. Good play. And now taking the 2nd boar. Very good play. 3 farms, while no farms for Fioner. Hello, Vesnoy Morskoy. Welcome. And we see Fioner luring now the 2nd, no, the 1st deer to his town center and going for the 2nd one. Man, you have lost some pretty good games, Vesnoy Morskoy, seriously. Good games, man, good games in this set. Again, we see Fioner kind of struggles a little bit with luring these deer, but in the end, important is that he will get, you see, the deer just going back and forth, but yeah, in the end, the 2nd one in the town center, 24 population for DraCoNT. I don't think again that he will go up with 31 population. Just having these villagers, queued from the town center, but after this one with 26, DraCoNT will be on the way. No, with 27, okay. I thought that with 26, but with 27 he will be on the way to village, and seems that this time Fioner also will go up with 27 population, 26 villagers and the scout. Okay, now 1 vill on gold for Fioner, while, okay, this is the last deer for Fioner also, yeah, we're close to the town, not completely inside the town, in the middle, but not far away. This is what's important. And both players on the way to village at the exact same time. 1149. It's almost like they talk to each other. Okay, let's click right. 3, 2, 1, now. Good job, man. Well, it's not the first time we have seen, but fun. It's funny, nevertheless. So yeah, 27 population, 1149 seconds each player, but much better map for Fiener. 4 goals in total, 2 extra inside, yeah, there in the corners, and 1 more, except his main goal. So he has a super map. Okay, scout outside to find the relics. He can see 2 at this point, while DraCoNT can see 4, no, all the 5 relics. He discovered all the 5 relics. Oh, interesting. I just heard a barrack finished. So he did each player. So they're not going up with the standard market and the blacksmith. It's an archery range and blacksmith for Fiener and the same. No, it's different. It's stable and blacksmith for DraCoNT. Now, which one it's better? Archery range to take advantage of the extra range crossbows once in Castle Age for the breeds, or in Castle Age to go actually with knights, to go out with knights and to be able to easily counter those crossbows, because in early Castle Age obviously the other player cannot have like a large number of military units. And again we see DraCoNT winning the scouts fight. And yeah, he has 1 extra unit. That scout, good job, man. Both players on the way to Castle Age, but this time Fiener faster with 1 second, 1521 to 1522. Researching also the double bit axe. Okay, and already a few archers waiting inside his archery range, while for DraCoNT going out with scouts, housed for a few seconds to 30 population, build 1 house, now housed at 30 population for Fiener, and creating a few more archers. Okay, 30 population to 30 population. They are still quite even. The dream is real indeed, Chitap. 31. Come on, man, don't be stubborn. Okay, the first scout out and another one to come out, or won't he go? No, he has another one outside. Yep, so 3 scouts in total, while some archers. Okay, these 3 archers coming out for Fiener. By the way, Fiener, can he see, could he see all the relics? No, he still can see only 2 out of the 5 relics. So he has yet to discover these 3 relics to the left hand side of the map, but his archers are going probably to try and hit here DraCoNT's gold miners. DraCoNT researching the scale barding armor. Alright. Oh, and he just lost 1 of his scouts. Is he building something like a monastery? No, it's a town center for him, while Fiener as well building a town center. None of the players building a monastery yet, which is surprising. And a second town center, so Fiener going for economy. Oh, and now I see a monastery for him. While DraCoNT 1 town center only, dude. Oh, and now the second town center in front of his main goal. But these crossbows are already pretty badass. They have 7 range, but without Botkin arrow. Once Fiener will research Botkin arrow, they will be with 8 range. Check it out though, DraCoNT sending the knights to take the fight against these crossbows, and 1 knight is down, and not yet any crossbow down. He lost 1 knight and killed 1 crossbow, and trapping them, the other ones, the remaining ones. So 36 population for DraCoNT versus 31 for Fiener. Lost all those crossbows. What are you doing here? Okay. We have 38 population for DraCoNT, 2 town centers, 2 TCs, while 3 town centers for Fiener and a monastery. Trying to go for the first relic. Is DraCoNT planning to build? Yes, now his monastery as well as the 3rd town center. Villagers difference more for DraCoNT 2, and army is the same. Well, it was 4 for now, 5 for Fiener, and 5 to 4 for him. Oh, building a siege workshop. deleting some of the walls to allow the monks to go out probably. So 42 population for Fioner, and picking up the first relic to the left hand side, while 45 population for DraCoNT finished this monastery and will also go for his first relic. So which one is more efficient, knights or Brits crossbows, the extra ranged Brits crossbows? Okay, going now to pick up the first relic, while Fioner going for his second relic and finally researching the Bodkin arrow. So his crossbows will have 8 range plus 7 attack, 5 plus 2 and 5 plus 3 the range. The extra ones for the Brits. Boom! Picking up the second relic, but DraCoNT, sending his first relic to the monastery, and now these are 8 range with 7 attack, like I said earlier. Okay, DraCoNT picking up another relic or not? Did he? Okay, no, not creating anything anymore. A mangonel, therefore. Ooh, for DraCoNT we see Fioner picking up another relic and trying to convert now at least one knight. Okay, for now DraCoNT delaying Fioner to go inside with his monks. Oh, a stand ground shot. This mangonel has 7 range, so he has to be careful, while the crossbows now they are with 8 range, but still able to deliver a hit and kill two crossbows. While we see DraCoNT now going for another relic, while also one more relic going in for Fioner, so it will be 2-2. 71 population for DraCoNT, now 3 town centers, and preparing to build a few more houses in front of that town center to the main gold. 60 population for Fioner. 60, man, he is 11, now 13 less, but watch out. Don't lose the knights, don't lose the scouts. Oh, we see Fioner able to snipe down that mangonel. Another one incoming for DraCoNT though, and since he doesn't have ballistics, yeah, he couldn't kill those scouts or the knights. But another hit, and it wasn't a full one, but still making some of these crossbows lower HP, and about to lose another mangonel until that villager is closing the distance. Oh, yeah, killing another crossbow. 71 population for Fioner. Still 3 town centers, while 76 population for DraCoNT, and preparing now to build a few archery ranges, and finally researching loom only right now, a very late loom research for DraCoNT. Wheelbarrow from one of the town centers, while a few more crossbows coming forward from Fioner. Watch out, watch out. Now there are 2 mangonels, so 2 relics is going to be each, with one left to the left hand side. DraCoNT can see it, Fioner cannot see it. So population now, it was like 10 difference some time ago, some minutes ago. Now it's pretty even. It's even, 81-81. We have Fioner, guys, though, on the way to Imperial Age, while with 82 population, DraCoNT still needs slightly more time building though his university and a few more archery ranges. Researching Bodkin arrow, while padded archer armor for Fioner, and on the way to Imp with 85 population. So having these 3 town centers earlier in the game seems that helped him to gather the resources faster, and yeah, making him able to click up Imperial Age faster than DraCoNT. Another snipe now for Fioner. Still population wise is pretty similar. Villagers though 9 more for DraCoNT, while army is 8 more, 5, 8, no 5, 6 in that range more for Fear ballistics now finally for him, and try to snipe down another Mangle, which he will, because I don't see DraCoNT. Oh, he decided to run away just in time. Now finally with ballistics though, he will be able to obviously snipe down those even faster. DraCoNT with ballistics as well as elite skirmishers, but man, Fear will be in Imperial Age while DraCoNT still needs more time to click up to Imperial Age. Wow. Once in Imperial Age, we will see the score switching, and I'm pretty sure that Fear will will upgrade to Arbalest with Bracer and Chemistry right away. Padded Archer Armor for DraCoNT, okay, and let's see, will he snipe down these mangonels? Oh, closing the distance. One elite skirmisher converted though, and on the run back, we see DraCoNT trying to increase the pressure, but there you go, man. DraCoNT didn't click up Imperial Age, while Fear is in Imperial Age researching exactly what I said. Bracer, Arbalest, and Chemistry. DraCoNT is building a castle. Let's see where it is going to be an aggressive one or not. This is risky because you should expect the other player to have Arbalest with Bracer, so increased range. These guys will be with 10 range versus 8 range crossbows. Now the Arbalest are destroying here the mangonels and also killing these skirmishers, but with the number of villagers built that castle, we see DraCoNT finishing that one. Chemistry for Fear and taking down a lot of the enemy units, but able to finish the forward castle, while Fear doesn't have a castle, guys. Just check, and he doesn't. Now he's trying to snipe the villagers, but that castle is finished. It's too late, man. So sacrificing quite a lot of units. Look at the kills and death ratio. It's not a big difference though. So even though it showed that he lost quite some impressive number of units, yeah, DraCoNT not too far behind in the kills and death ratio, and he's on the way to Imperial Age. 98 population, 100 now for Fear, 104, while 118 for DraCoNT. And DraCoNT again, he has the castle, while Fear doesn't have a castle built. So yeah, he is in Imp, but unable to destroy DraCoNT's forward castle. Unbelievable. He has stone. Yeah, he's mining stone now with a lot of vills. He could use the market though. Does he have? No, he doesn't have the market. I thought that he might have the market. Leather Archer Armor now for Fear. Also leather Archer Armor for DraCoNT, and building one more Siege Workshop. So 123 to 120. It's pretty close. Some skirmishers, some elite skirmishers also for Fear in raiding mode, sniping down some villagers and some of the enemy crossbows. Now he well wanted, but food is very low for him. Food, while gold and wood, let's say decent. Researching another upgrade, ring archer armor, 127, 116 population for DraCoNT. DraCoNT quite low with the gold though. Let's see, it's a small pause in the game. Well, let's see if in the end it's going to be a throw or not, Mr. Dude. Anyway, good games, man. What was looking that is going to be a very fast series, with Fear taking a very impressive fast early lead 2-0. But yeah, the next game he lost the scout. He was a bit unfortunate with his map, but also unfortunate to call a restart right before that crappy map that he got. So yeah, he lost the first game. Then DraCoNT played a beautiful Mongol games mirror, and his choice going with Mango Eyes instead of standard units paid off. He had a very good micro. We could see the kills and death ratio at one point was just crushing for DraCoNT. He's consulting with Matt. Okay. So Imperial Age now, we see Fear taking down some of the enemy skirmishers and both scouts, while DraCoNT is now in Imperial Age with less population, 15 less for him. Villages, he has also less, 18 villages less, 18, 19. Army also less, 7, 29 to 22 for Fear. Cap ramp for DraCoNT, Bracer, chemistry, and stream ended. I don't know what happened. I think one of them dropped. Anyway, achievements. Let's fast research the achievements until this point in the game. 11 more kills for Fëanor with 1 largest more army. Economy wise, Fëanor with more food and gold, while stone and wood for DraCoNT. Tech wise, all the ages faster for Fëanor. The Imperial Age was quite significant, over 3 minutes, over 5 minutes, 5 minutes and 1 second, 5 minutes, 28, 29 and 33, 30. What the hell? And society, 15 villages more for Fëanor, with 2 relics captured to 0. I think he lost the monastery. Might be so, but it's pretty similar. The gold generated from the relics for each player. Okay, so coming back, because they have the restore file in the place, and we see the spec delay displayed, so they will continue from this point, obviously. Yeah, Matt gives some tips. Game is over. Nah, they will continue, man. They will continue. No problemo. Who this might be now? This beautiful nickname. Who this might be? All right, all right. 30 seconds, more or less. Game will resume from the point it dropped. Okay. In your opinion, guys, any of the 2 players with a clear advantage or not yet? Matt would give me his tip. My God. Okay. Mr. GPN. So yeah, let's put chat off and continue from here, obviously. So we see now these cap ramps brought forward by DraCoNT to destroy the gate and break through. It's finally a defensive castle for Fëanor inside his base, but yeah, he might lose access to whatever is left from that gold. Oh no, he didn't lose that monastery, but he preferred to move the monastery, well, to build another one away from the danger zone and to move those relics to the back monastery. That's why, and still none of the players going for the last and the 5th relic. Now DraCoNT's push with the cat ramps, plate binding armor for Fëanor, and to the left hand side for now able to deny, or let's say delay rather, 1 extra town center for DraCoNT, going for some extra gold. But let's see how he can deal with these rams, though. The capped rams, he doesn't have a siege workshop ready to counter it with some onagers, and this might be the winning move for DraCoNT, guys, because one more time, oh okay, we see the light calves coming in, and now in return DraCoNT doesn't have you know, the arbalest, which is stronger to deal with these light calves. But by the time Fëanor brought his light calves to deal with the cap rams, he lost the defensive castle. Because, yeah, beautiful play there again by DraCoNT, which combined the melee attack with the range attack, traps with rams, wing archer armor for DraCoNT, forging for Fëanor. Now, since DraCoNT has mostly trash army, skirmishers, these light calves might do here some good work for Fëanor, and we already see that DraCoNT lost almost all his rams, and he went back with the skirmishers. But mission accomplished, man. He was able to destroy that defensive castle, and Fëanor is now rebuilding that one, also in front of his first town center. And the light calves were trying to destroy one of those 2 trebs. 156 population dropped a little bit for Fëanor, very low with the food though, while wood and gold still plenty. 159, 140 population for DraCoNT. The situation with the economy for him also quite low, especially with the wood. The brothers got light cav anyway. Okay. So DraCoNT is trying to keep the pressure and increase the pressure even more, if possible. We see now Fëanor researching the second wood upgrade, the bow, and also the second attacking upgrade for both cavalry line and infantry line. For now, for his light calves, I don't see him with any infantry unit, be it pike or whatever, man-at-arm, militia. Okay, these two tribes moved forward by DraCoNT to one more time destroy this defensive castle of Fëanor, and Fëanor built another one, but this time behind his first town center. Now we see Fëanor researching werewolf, so his tribes will have 100% accuracy, right? And I think hits more in like 0.5 radius. It was something like, so werewolf trebuchets gets 0.5 blast radius and 100% accuracy. Yeah, this is it. And one more time we see DraCoNT mixing you know, the attacks from the tribes with the cap rams, but man oh man, watch out, watch out. Oh, how he lost these two tribes. Seriously, Fëanor was able to destroy these two tribes with what? I didn't see it. Shame on me. Masonry for DraCoNT, conscription. Now he's bringing some arbalists along with his elite skirmishers. Wouldn't be surprised to see the score switching anytime soon, guys. He has the lead with the kills and death. You can see in the kills and death ratio, he has 30 more kills than deaths, 1 villager more, and 16 more army. While the score still shows that Fëanor is in the lead. I don't think so. I don't think so. 176, 77 population for DraCoNT. Okay, he has quite a lot of idols though. I don't like this one. 37 idols, so like you know, 25% of his villages not working, like a quarter of them. One more time, I don't like okay, now he moved some of them to do the work and bringing a few more tribes to destroy again that castle, gathering some more rams. Why not these rams to hit the walls in the meantime and to make even more space, right? So when he goes inside the enemy base, to have a larger space to go in, not a tight one in which, you know, these units are bumping into each other. Now with the werewolf though, baba boom, it's a snipe down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tribes, and yeah, man, since they have 100% accuracy, they are destroying pretty much anything with one hit. And Fëanor still in the lead with the score. 160 population for DraCoNT, close to 2,000 gold and food wood, still okay, still plenty. While 168 population for Fëanor, and continue to hold with tribes, so using tribes like a defensive army. 80 the game is served for DraCoNT, I think. Okay, kills and death ratio shows that DraCoNT still in the lead, but not a big difference, only 9 units more. Now chain barding armor for DraCoNT, onager for Fëanor, and cavalier for DraCoNT. Well, if Fëanor won't be able to go pike line in time, he might be surprised by you know, the incoming cavaliers from DraCoNT. He maybe thinks that DraCoNT will keep going with rams and arbalists and skirmishers, and yeah, I don't see him building more barracks. Actually, he did build one barrack and another one and another one. So yeah, he is preparing to counter potentially whatever DraCoNT will try to come with. Cavalier with plate binding armor for DraCoNT, and again he will try to resume the attack, but now we see Fëanor with 5 tribes moved forward. This is a 5 tribes moved forward to destroy DraCoNT's forward castle, and now another snipe. Werewolf, man, I don't know why DraCoNT actually didn't consider to research that upgrade, the werewolf. And look at the tribes also sniping down units, skirmishers, arbalists, whatever. Unbelievable. More population now for Fëanor. Siege engineers for him with help upgrade and blast furnace, so the third attacking upgrade for his infantry. DraCoNT throw, yeah, I think he did, man. I think he did. To the left hand side, finally we see Fëanor taking the last relic, while DraCoNT with some walls. Look at the big walls. The force is strong with this Padawan, man. And DraCoNT just lost the forward castle. Heavy blow. So these ramps didn't help too much him. I mean, did help to destroy the first defensive castle of Fëanor in his base. But then Fëanor able to push him away from his base. And since then, not only one time DraCoNT able to break through, but he's been pushed back more and more. And once Fëanor will see these cavaliers, obviously he will start to create more and more helps to counter those. Foraging for DraCoNT, conscription for Fëanor, 188 population for him, for Fëanor. Yep. Situation with the relics will be 3-2, 190 population for DraCoNT. DraCoNT still a good amount of gold, food, and wood. It's even stronger. Now though he's losing some arbalest, and the kills and death ratio will even more. Right, yeah, that's the third relic going to the monastery. Does DraCoNT have much more gold piles than... No, he doesn't. He had only one inside the base, but yeah, outside his base he was going for 2 more. But Fëanor had 4 gold mines in total, man. He still has 1 more. So except his main gold, this one, he had 3 more. A total of 4 versus 1. But 2 extra golds that DraCoNT went to the left hand side here. Anyway, we see now a full pushback from Fëanor. And not only a pushback, but to increase the pressure. He started to destroy now these military buildings outside of DraCoNT's walls. DraCoNT with the Onager upgrade, so he's trying to match here Fëanor's army. Now, who has more experience in open games? Because this game, I mean, these arena games with the walls being down, man, is not like let's say a standard. Well, it is an arena, but you got the idea. With the walls down, they can go inside to raid their economies, and DraCoNT is the one to keep losing more and more buildings. He lost 2 more trebs, also able to take down like 1-2 trebs. Onager to be finished. More upgrades for Fëanor as well. Town Watch, Plate Mail Armor, Handcard, 151 population for DraCoNT, dropping to 150 something, while Fëanor still in the range of pop limit with 191, and his push still continues. Now these trebs will be packed and then unpacked furthermore to increase the pressure now in DraCoNT's base, while to the left hand side we see both players going for an extra gold, mining the same gold. This is really good series, no matter how it ends, it's going to play out. Yeah. It is, man. It was a very good set. Through that guard tower upgrade for, and GG, man, unbelievable. Look at DraCoNT finally giving up. So he was getting really close after Fëanor taking a very early fast lead, in my opinion, 2-0, not even 1 hour, and he won 2 games, 2-0. We saw DraCoNT coming back to even the score, but in this last game, in the Blitz War, Melkor was the one to win this great game, the last great game to qualify for a round of 8. This was round of 16. Congratulations, man. Congratulations to Fëanor, to both players, but more to Fëanor, man. Good job, guys. GG. Yeah, good play, very good play. Let's go with the achievements. Military wise, it was 10 more kills for Fëanor, really close with 7 largest more army, so quite even. But look at the food though. Food difference was huge, man. 8,000 actually, close to 8,000 more for Fëanor, while slightly more wood, excuse me, for DraCoNT. Not even 500, but it was a little bit more. The stone though was close to be double for DraCoNT, over 3,000 for